Hey guys, my name is Courtney Bradford and I'm an alumni with the People to People Ambassador Program. If you haven't heard of them, I will post a link down in the description for you guys to go check them out. They're an amazing program and they take kids that are like high school kids and they take them overseas for trips like for 19, 12 days. My trip is 12 days and I'm going to Japan. So this video is going to be about me packing for my trip to Japan, or you can also use this for any other packing for anything. So let's start. Alright, so to begin packing, you need to lay out all your stuff. I'm not taking very much because I know I'm going to be shopping in Japan, so it just really depends on where you're going and how much shopping you're going to be doing.
Stop.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to do for your packing is to lay everything that you're going to take out with you so that you can see what you're taking, and then eliminate about a third of it because, let's face it, half the stuff you're going to be taking you're not going to be using. For my destination, I know I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping, so I'm not really taking very many clothes to begin with. So I'm going to start with my clothes. In my bag already, I have my homestay stuff, my laundry bag, and my shoes. You can pack your shoes in bags or without bags. These shoes are kind of clean, so I'm not going to put them in a bag. But to start off with, you can take like your bulkier items. Like for me, I have my wigs, and just put those in the bottom of your bag and kind of create like an even layer so that everything is still flat. I have one specific outfit for one day in Japan, and it's my Sailor Moon casual cosplay outfit, and that I'm going to put here because I don't want it to get wrinkled, and it all has to be together for that day because I'm not going to be wearing anything other than on that day. If you can, be sure to take some Ziploc bags, like some quart Ziploc bags or stuff. So like if you have like a swimsuit that's wet, you don't want it to get all the rest of your luggage wet, then you can do that. This one is for the wig that I'm currently wearing that will be packed in my luggage the day that I leave. So I'm just going to stick that in like an empty space that I've got. Next thing is undergarments, underwear, bras, typical stuff. You can put that in a packing cube or you can put it in some kind of cube like I did. This way, if your bag does fall apart, because in airlines they are not careful with your luggage at all, and you can just put that in there and that creates its own little baggage for all of your undergarments. Next thing is like accessories and jewelry and such. I put all my jewelry in my toiletries bag, but however you usually pack your stuff, you can do that. But I just put all of mine together in another packing cube, and I'm going to stick that right there. I've got that can just be thrown into spare space to take up in your bag. So if you can roll like socks or shoes or shoes, if you can roll like socks and accessories, do that, and it takes up extra room. That's a scarf. I've got one pair of pajamas with another pair of pajama pants, but my pair of pajama pants are in my carry-on because I'm going to wear those on the plane. So I took one thing of pajamas because it's only 12 days. This I'm going to need the second day of my trip, so I'm going to just pack that right on top so that whenever I get to my destination before I fly to Tokyo, I can just take it out, bam, it's right there, and I don't got to dig through luggage. I personally rolled my clothes because it doesn't take up as much space, but whatever works for you, you can fold your clothes, roll them, whatever you want to do. I just rolled mine. As for like things like this is a dress, but it's made out of polyester and cotton, so it's not going to wrinkle as much. If you have a dress or pants or a suit that are more apt to wrinkle, I wouldn't fold them like this. I would do the method where you lay your clothes out one on top of the other and then fold them back in, because that reduces wrinkling as well. Or, when you get to your destination, if you have some time before you have to wear that particular outfit, you can put it in the room with you when you shower, and the steam will get most of the wrinkles out for you. This is my swimsuit, which I just folded like regular because it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And then I have a final skirt that I'm going to just throw in there on top. Okay, so now's the time for any bulkier items like belts, shoes, appliances, things like that. I'm going to put these right on top, right there, for my days that I can't wear my platforms because my platforms are kind of ridiculous and they're not practical, but I still need them for fashion purposes. So like straighteners and all of your spray goods. It says on the TSA website that you can't have like spray goods that are more than 70 ounces. So any kind of liquids that you're packing in your bag, like shampoos, conditioners, things like that, I would try to still stay within the 331 rule, which is 3 ounces in a Ziploc bag. But my hairspray is kind of an exception to that. So, and that's how you pack your checked bag. Now we're going to move on to our carry-on bag, which is the suitcase that you take onto the plane for you first-time flyers. The dimensions of your carry-on by TSA guidelines are 14 inches by 9 inches by 22 inches. So if your bag comes within those guidelines, then you should be good. But they also have a box that you can put your luggage in, and if it fits in there, then you're good to go too. In this bag, I'm only taking my immediate things that I'm going to need on the plane, which are, this bag right here is just a bag full of immediate toiletries. So it's got bug spray and my neck pillow and these electronics here that I don't want to put in my personal item because they just take up too much space. I have an umbrella in there, and I've got this here is for beauty, I guess. It's got perfume and lotion and eye mask and all the stuff that I'm going to need for sleeping and getting ready on the plane when I land. So this is going to go in there first, just to take up the bottom of the suitcase right there. The next thing that I have is my makeup bags. This is my brush bag. It has all my brushes in it. This I got from Callan.com. I don't know. I'll post a link in the description. It's just a basic brush bag. It's pretty easy. It's simple, and it holds everything. This is my makeup bag. Since I'm going to need my makeup when I land in Tokyo, I'm just going to take this in my carry-on instead of putting it in my checked bag because I'm going to need it immediately. And that creates a smooth, even layer for, everything to go smoothly. I'm also going to be packing this water bottle because when I went to Europe last year on my trip, I spent more money on water than anything. And honestly, the water wasn't top-notch. So instead of just spending a whole bunch of money on water bottles this year, I'm just going to take this water bottle and fill it up at water stations and at the hotel before I leave. If you do get a water bottle like this, I got this at Hastings, don't put anything carbonated in it. I learned that the hard way. It just closes like that, and there's not really any ventilation for the air from a carbonated drink to escape, so it'll go everywhere when you're walking around. Try to get one with a strap, because this one just wraps around me like this, and it'll just be here for me to access when I need it. If you can't find one with a strap, it's fine. You have to put it in your bag. So if you can get one of these, definitely invest in one because they are very good to have when you're going overseas. The last thing I'm going to be packing in my carry-on bag is this fanny pack. I wear skirts quite often, and when I'm going to be shopping in Akiba and Harajuku, I don't want people to be actually being able to have access to my money and such. So I'm just going to pack this empty fanny pack in the top of my carry-on because as soon as we get to Tokyo, I guess we're going to be going somewhere, and I just want to be able to clip that on and have all my stuff in it and not worry about having my hands full, worrying about a purse, things like that. So if you can get one of these, also get one, or you can also buy a necklace like this that has a pouch on it that you can put your passport and things in, and those are really good for underneath your clothes too. So, yep, that's carry-on. Move on to our personal item. The personal item is a bag or a tote or a purse that you can take on the plane besides your carry-on. That's just something that you carry on yourself, like a camera bag, things like that. I'm taking this backpack here. It's just a one-strap over-the-shoulder backpack because I figured it'd be easier since I'm going to be using my hands to carry my luggage. I don't want to be worrying about a shoulder bag or something like that always getting in the way. This is always on my back, and I don't have to use my hands to hold it. This particular one is by East Sport, but you can get whatever brand you want. In my personal item, I'm taking things like entertainment purposes, things that I don't want to have to get up and get out of my carry-on. So I'm just going to pack a couple of books. Here I've got a manga and a regular novel that I will read. It's a 15-hour flight, and I plan on sleeping most of the way, but the few hours that I will be awake, I don't want to spend bored, so I'll have those books. Also, be sure to pack your wallet in your personal item, because you're going to need this on you at all times. And in my wallet, it's pretty simple. I mean, I've got my ID, insurance, gift card, I don't need. I also have a copy of my passport right here. It would be best if you did keep a copy of your passport. I've also got my social security card here and all of that. So that will just go in my wallet with everything else, just in case I happen to need a copy of my passport for something, or my social security card for anything, like getting tickets, things like that. In Tokyo, they use yen, which is both dollars and coins. So I have this little zip pouch in the middle that's got all my change in it currently, but I will use that to hold all my yen coins, and then the rest of the wallet will be used to obviously hold dollars. So if you can get a wallet that like zips and is heavy duty and is not going to come open in your bag and money go everywhere, then you should definitely get one of those. And I'm going to put mine in the front pocket because I'm going to need that. Anything else that you put in here is basically going to be electronics, like your phone and your phone chargers and all that stuff. If you're bringing a laptop, pack your laptop in here, but beware when you're going through security, you're going to have to take that laptop out of your bag. So make sure you have it easy accessible, easy to pull out, and easy to put back in when you're going through security. I'm packing all of my chargers for my electronics. I'm taking my Game Boy, I'm taking my phone, I'm taking my camera. The policy on extra batteries with TSA is that you cannot have an open package. So if you're going to bring extra batteries for electronics, be sure that they're already sealed brand new packages, because they won't let you take them if they're open packages. Since my flight's going to be 15 hours and I have to wear a uniform on the flight, I'm not going to be wearing that uniform completely the entire flight. So I'm just going to bring some pajama pants that are warm, because flights get cold, and they're comfortable, and I can easily take them off and change back into my uniform when I land. So that's also going in my personal item right there. To conclude my video, anything else you might bring really depends on your destination, so be sure to do research on like the weather that you're going to have in your destination, and where you're going to be going, how long you're going to be staying, what kind of shopping you're going to be doing. All of that really depends on how much money you take and what you should take to begin with. I'm not going to have very many laundry opportunities when I'm in Tokyo, so I'm just going to take some laundry detergent with me. I don't currently have that, but I will before I go, and I'm going to share with my friends when we do laundry. Pretty much it, other than if you're going to be doing any shopping, like I said, when you're in your destination, be sure to leave room in your bags, either your check bag or your carry-on, for you to be able to bring those souvenirs back. If it's an item that's too big to bring on the plane, ask if you can have it shipped back, because there are a lot of businesses that do that. It might cost a little bit extra, $15-20 to ship it, but it's a lot better than having to pay $45-50 at the airport to haul around a sword or a kimono or something. So, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button, and be sure to look down in the description below for all the links to the things that I mentioned. Bye!